So my name is Yolanda Mulwa, and the show is Sugar and Spice. It's time we had our discussion. And today, by the time an adult is turning 18, what life skills must they have? I was talking to a friend of mine whose child has turned 18, and they're it's bittersweet, happy that they're going to get an ID and be able to vote, maybe drive themselves around, and not drink if the legal limit is taken up to 21, but make serious decisions in their lives. And we're having this conversation. My daughter is 8 years old, and we just found ourselves smack in the middle of a conversation where so many people shelter and protect their children from so much until you protect them from reality. An 18-year-old should be able to, this is my thinking, my 2 cents, life skills that anyone must have at the age of 18, male or female: cooking, the basics. Not chapo, biryani, filet mignon. No one is saying that those things. Cindy, I'm just saying the basics. You must know how to make breakfast for yourself. That is an egg, maybe pancakes. My daughter is 8. She can make pancakes with some help, of course. But you must know how to feed yourself. You must know how to cook. I see children who finish school at 17. I'm like, you have that kawania before you get your ID. Take that time to brush up on those life skills for your children. An adult must know how to cook, male or female, by 18. There's no excuse. Yani, lately we even have instant noodles. You cannot say you're cooking food for your child, you're taking it to your child's hostel or whatever, because your child does not know how to cook because they always had help. Shut up. What do you mean they always had help? It's a life skill. It's a life skill that is important for them. Another thing you need to learn how by 18 is to clean up after yourself. You must know how to make your own bed. You must know how to clean up after yourself. Do your dishes, do your laundry, whether it is by machine or by hand. But you need to be able to fend for yourself as a human being by the age of 18. Sometimes you have someone come, a relative visit you they're visiting you from another country, and they stay with you, and you're like, where in the world did you fall from? Which cloud did you fall from? Because your parents loved you so much. It's not even coddling you. I don't even know what it is, but it's quite sad. Because I think the people who are responsible for the children who are coming out, and I'm going to call it in quotes for lack of a better expression, half-baked, you're not sending them off. You're sending them off with an education, period, with no life skills. How now, brown cow, do you expect them to exist? I feel like we should borrow from the animal kingdom. A lion will hunt for its cubs and set them free once they can hunt for themselves. But pole just helping them sharpen their teeth and, just trying to bring out or sharpen their animal instinct. They can run after small little animals and catch them even if they won't fully, unalive them to eat them. So I'm like, we spend 18 years with our children in the comfort of our homes, and then the only thing we expect them to is umefanya homework kababa. Another thing is your children must be able to self-regulate emotionally. You must be able to self-soothe. I see adults, some we even work with them, not necessarily here, but sometimes you'll run into an adult who cannot self-soothe. I'm like, you're falling apart. You've come to work. You've never been corrected in your life. Kababa and Kamama, your mom ain't here. No one's your mama. And you have been sent into the job market very raw, which is such an injustice to these children. If you're listening as an adult, your child must learn how to self-soothe. You're coming here, it's your first day of work. You've been told, you can't take your lunch break where you want, and then you want to throw something at someone or, just act crazy. So your child must know how to emotionally regulate. Those are the basics. Driving, they can learn. Sometimes your parents don't drive. There's no car in your household, so there's no need to you for them to learn that skill. It's okay. That one they can learn later. They can even take themselves to driving school. It's not neither here nor there. It doesn't really matter. But cooking, cleaning up after themselves, and to self-regulate, please, is very important. If you can, please start having the money conversation with your children before they turn 18. Let them learn the value of money and how to save it. I don't know if tuna elewana. Just, it's for their own good. But I want to hear from you. What life skills must an adult have by the age of 18? I know we don't like talking about our soft underbelly, which is kababa and kamam junior. But it's good to be on their side. Teach them what you can, because imagine there's no one waiting for them on the other side to kiss and cuddle and bembeleza them. Life is, the reality out there is not what you sometimes envision for them. So it's good to have them best prepared. Can't wait to hear from you. 40127 is the line you can text me on, or you can hit me up on the socials at SpiceFM on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Our conversation today: what's a life skill every adult must learn by at least 18 years of age? Whether you don't have children, you wish you even had that skill. Your parents did not teach you that skill, and you want to do better when it comes the time where you're someone's parent, someone's guardian, or you're just weighing in on the conversation. Wandia says here on Word Around Town, for me, cooking and personal hygiene regardless of gender. I feel like we instill a lot of life skills in women. Of course, we say women naturals, we're the mothers, we're the first contact with a child. So I always assume it comes from a good place, the assumption that you're the one who's going to then pass on those same skills to, the children that you've had. But I'm just like, sometimes we leave the boy child out of this life skills. There's so many men who are left to go and wander for themselves. That he's just moved into his house. Now all girls mnashinda mnauliza mademu kuinje unakuja siku gani kunimpikia chapo. Ama, where does it come from? Because you don't have life skills. You don't have life skills. You need to learn how to fend for yourself by the time you're 18 years old. By the time your parents are telling you, be well, thoughts and prayers, sayonara, now you're an adult, go and set up camp somewhere that you can call your own. You must at least know how to take care of yourself. Cindy, let's hear from you and what you have to say about this one.
Just generally money, know how to utilize money, because I believe when you go to school you're not guaranteed of job security. So if you're smart with money, know where to invest your money, no matter how little it is. I think at 18 is just the right age.
Monetizing your skills and talents, because where we are as a country, getting employment is hard. So if you can monetize it, sell your paintings, just being an entrepreneur, I think it's a skill you should learn before you get to 18.
A life skill everyone must learn by the time they're 18, definitely cooking, because that's a life skill. Whether you're male, female, that is not a gender role. I think everyone should be able to feed themselves. So cooking, I would say.
You're alone in this life, and learn to be independent.
Sugar and Spice on 94.4 Spice FM.